And when you reflect upon where we are today, but also where we have served before, the freedoms of those countries enjoyed today, Canadians have every reason to be proud of the difference we've made to world peace and security. Today, on the 65th anniversary of the Allied victory in Europe, we honor the valor and the courage of 1 million Canadians who fought. 45,000 were killed in action, and 55,000 were wounded. And Canadians forged peace in places like the Netherlands, Italy, France, and right here in Germany. And Canadians are safe because generations of veterans, your neighbors, your grandfathers and uncles, who went overseas and fought and made peace, just like your brothers, sisters, and neighbors in uniform, serve in Afghanistan today and are aboard ships like HMCS Fredericton. And today we especially honor the 527 Canadian souls who are laid to rest here in Berlin. We cannot change history, but today we have peace in Europe. And we serve shoulder to shoulder with our great German allies as part of NATO. And it's here in Germany where critically injured Canadian soldiers are treated before we bring them home with terrible injuries. And as you return home to your studies, sports, and your part-time jobs, I have no doubt that this week, this experience has changed your lives. The next November 11th, when Canadians come together to remember our veterans, I know it's going to be different for you. By walking these battlefields, hearing the stories from veterans, seeing the trenches and touching the graves of our fallen comrades, you will appreciate the sacrifices and the dedication of those who went before us, and especially those who fought 65 years ago. And I ask you to think about them and remember them, but also think about those soldiers today. Think about those soldiers who are at the point of the spear at this moment. Think about those who are serving on our ships, sailing around the world, and think about the airmen who are flying at 40,000 feet. And I ask you to think about them. And I ask you to honor those who've gone before us. Please repeat after me. We will remember them. Thank you. No.
We'll never have a future if we don't remember the past.
Talk of trouble is sent through the country, and we need an army to fight for the right. Young men enlist and are sent to the battle to fight the offender and help our allies.
Comrade is a comrade.
And the young men cry, oh Canada, we'll gladly go and fight for thee. And the young men cry, oh Canada, we'll fight to keep you free.
So I lost a brother here, so that's why it's so important.
The battle's raging, gunfire is blazing. A tired young soldier is clinging to life. He's ordered on and obeys by advancing. No hope of returning from the enemy fire.
The good ones are here. That's what you think about.
The soldier cries, oh Canada, if it must be so, I'll die for thee. And the soldier cries, oh Canada, I'll die to keep you free. And we all miss, oh Canada, the land where we all used to be. And we all long for Canada, the true north, strong and free.
The 3 PPCLI battle group will remain steadfast in our mission.
I'm gonna miss him very much. I love him very much.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Say hi, Dyer. Rest in peace, Ainsworth. Your work is all done here.
Our spirit is not shaken, our resolve unwavering.
Seen a great danger, and yet there's a danger much greater within. The noise we make as we constantly bicker would hush not a whisper if we listen to hear.
Days like these make me proud to be a soldier.
All the thousands cry, oh Canada, is that why we have died for thee? And the soldiers cry, oh Canada, we died to keep you free.
It's amazing to know that people actually support what we're doing.
And the soldier cries, oh Canada, we're true and strong for me.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row that mark our place. And in the sky the larks, still bravely singing, fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields.
Kapitanek saw things that today most Canadians can't imagine.
During the Battle of Casino, there was over 1,000 pieces of artillery firing for 24 hours. The ground was just covered with shrapnel, and there was many wounded. Our unit, Field Surgical Hospital, was encircled with the artillery guns. That was quite a feeling to be to watch those guys firing at night and the flash of the guns. The last night I worked in a surgical hospital, I took out 6 young men that died. And we can say that the price that we paid for our freedom was a very sacrificial price.
Thank you.